I mean, given that Dallas is in front of us, does that mean the sarcophagus just moves on back onto the hatch? Are we trapped now? And where's the death room? Are we now going for the death room? Given that there's lava all around us, I would say could be death room. Hi, door. I know you. You're one of those talking doors. And you got a nose ring.
Venture no farther. Only death lies beyond.
It's the death room.
Blood need not be spilled. Bones need not be broken. Preserve thyself and flee.
It's a little bit late for that, right? Why not put this door before the Path of Blood? Like, most people die there, right? I really want to continue.
To cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Do not decide in haste.
I stand by my decision.
Very well. Embrace thy fate.
Embrace death.
Very nice. Charming.
Welcome to the death room. Sounds fun, right? You know what? I don't want to die alone. Here you go, Alfred. Necrofire, right? Always nice. Okay. The answer was power. So... You know what? Let's split up. Bedroll. One here, one there.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Okay, maybe let's not split up.
Moving to hazardous concoction generator.
Ah, Muppets. Oh, they're actually just puppets.
Hazardous concoction vessels generated.
Oil barrels. Okay, fun. Wait, wasn't it like it's all virtues for the divine, right? What? What is brio? What does that mean? I never had that word. Okay, I think we're not minding the Muppets from what we learned. And also, just to get it away, if you destroy them, they just keep on coming back. Righteousness, grace, lawfulness, mercifulness. Dysgraphia as a neurological condition in which someone has difficulty turning their thoughts into written language for their age and ability to think, despite exposure to adequate instruction and education. I can still problem solve, but it takes me probably double the time a normal person would make decision. Double the time a normal person would. It makes decision making on the fly very hard, as I need time to process information. Ah, okay. Though, maybe I wouldn't call it normal person, cause who's normal? Writing is so hard for me, I just can't put my thoughts into words. A lot of the time texting or computers are better for me. Oh. Also, I mean, I saw you in the chat for ages now. I never noticed. So, at least in chatting here, I don't see that one bit, at least. I'm a very good speaker, though. Okay, here we have righteousness, so that's the first R. Where's the P? Give me the P! I think it's usually different. Dora Rav. Chest armor. 5 strength, 2 finesse, 2 constitution, 2 warfare. I'm tempted.
Oh, lucky find.
Yeah, my English language level is very good. I just can't physically write it for some reason. I guess that's what dysgraphia is all about. The mind truly does sometimes very interesting and weird things. I mean, I myself have my fair share of how to call it? Mental health issues,
Corporeal transposition imminent.
brain being weird times. It's very interesting what the mind does sometimes. Okay, we are still looking for P. I don't know, I want to blow up at least some of them, especially because they're vulnerable to fire, so here we go. Wait, immune to fire damage? They have different resistances? Okay. Immune to fire and poison. Great. Should we just haste Lohse for her to go searching?
Moving to noxious atmosphere enabler.
But I would guess Alistair is probably also something to, like, at least get used to, right? I mean, I don't even know what this lever does, so... we just jump here, ignite some poison. Harmony, knowledge, zeal, discretion, fearlessness... Yarak. Authority. Okay, where's P? Oh, for whatever reason, Sebille is left the combat. But for real now, where's P? Maybe that one? Huh? Huh? Okay, jump here. Back in combat again. It doesn't say so. What kind of lever is this? Gravitas, discipline, fearlessness. What? Okay, it's Lohse's turn. We just walk around a little bit. Empathy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to mark the ones we need. So here we have E. Ah, damn it. With R somewhere here, right? Courage, briar, courage. Intuition. Vision. Here we have wisdom. So, here. Gosh. Such a complicated riddle. Authority, fortitude, carnival, unity. Fastness, tenacious, valor, sword order. Righteousness. That should be here. Okay, so we have verb. We just need O and P. Just. Where the heck is P? Well, I don't know.
Moving to reinforce.
Maybe somewhere here and I just overlooked it? I also have dyslexia, dyspraxia, which is a balance disability, and hypermobility of the joints, which causes me to easily dislocate my bones. Ah, that sounds very painful. And yeah, I'm very used to it. The dyslexia barely affects me now, and with phones and tablets, the dysgraphia doesn't really matter now. That's nice. And very cool that you, what the heck happened? Now we're all cows. Great. Yeah, anyway, it's cool that you, got used to that and found out about how to handle it. And also nice that you're so open with it. I still don't know where the levers are. But I guess we're just cows.
Moving to involuntary death assistant.
Which death is voluntary in this room?
to noxious atmosphere enabler.
Maybe we can also just look at which levers they're not pulling and just take those. Oh gosh, what do? We have cows for 2 full turns. And no armor blocked it. It's like Chicken Claw, but worse. I hate it. Oh, you can actually walk there? Interesting. Yeah, the mosh pits and heavy metal concerts have been a result of a few injuries. Ah, yeah, makes sense. Let's see how many of us survive here. I can't really do anything. What the heck is this? Like Wild Magic Surge, just less cute. Yeah, it seems like that.
Reinforcements deployed.
And you can't really do anything. Okay. Where the heck are those levers? Okay. Do you like fire? Ah, you're immune. We'll just walk around with our wolf. But he's so slow. And now I can't move anymore. Ah, because of this ooze barrel. Okay. There has to be a way to find the last levers. What about this one? We all look the same. Ha! Here's order. I found the O. Now we just need the B. Well, let's wait for this curse to end first.
Noxious atmosphere enabled.
Alright. Potency. Here we have it. Here we go. P.
That lever did something. I could feel it.
Okay, here we have... No. Here we have O. So, let's jump there. And P-O.
It feels like that lever did something.
W. W. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can make it. This one here, right? Go.
Yield to none.
Maybe we can do it. And then we pull like 3. Yeah. 3 out of 5.
Rapid descent cranial disruption.
This would work, yes. Okay, just E and R. The thing is also, I mean the game doesn't tell you, but there's also time limit for this. So if you take too long, at some point they pull a lever and you're just obliterated.
Involuntary death assistant.
Okay, well E was...
Ha! Pulling a lever invites magical translocation.
Can I please act again?
Descent cranial disruptor.
Gosh, no, she's up here. Where was the E? E. E. Okay, yeah, our wolf can't really do anything. Are you the fire immune one? Yes. Can't reach destination. Well, let's wait. Okay. I think this one was the E one, right? Was it? Empathy, yes. Alright, Ifan. I expect great things from you. Pulling levers. Pull this lever like your life depends on it, cause it actually does.
I heard gears moving.
Alright, so, last but not least, R. Righteousness. Come on. And...
Something's happening. That must have been the last lever.
bad time. They say bad time and then explode. Charming. Because you got to remember, the toy maker also programmed that. Or created, I guess. Did they drop anything of interest? Yeah?
Hey, everything okay?
Ooh, which reminds me we could talk to our companions. Ah, they didn't have anything interesting with them. Alright, onwards. Let's leave the death room.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
One trap? Okay. And before we move
Must be getting
onwards,
closer to Lucian's crypt.
let's have... Oh, I just wanted to say, hey, let's have a talk with our companions, but Ifan wants to talk to us. Nice.
You catch a glimpse of Ifan out of the corner of your eye. He's standing tall, gazing around the environment with a feral expression on his face.
The last talk with our loved one. Well, hopefully not the last one, but for now, I guess. And Lavender keeps looking. He likes to look at Ifan.
He reaches his arms overhead, stretching his lean frame. Not for the first time, you wonder how anyone's expected to concentrate on what they're doing with this man hanging around, exuding raw energy.
Oh well.
He catches you looking at him and smiles, all tangled beard and twinkling eyes.
Lick his face. Which gets, like, I mean, it's not elven specific, but it gets like a double meaning as an elf, right? It's like, tell me what you think. Oh no, wait. Let me lick you. Hell, anything could happen now. Time is short. Laugh while you can. So Lavender leaps on him.
Surprised at first, he quickly responds to your touch, pulling you close and holding your face in his scarred hands.
My darling,
No.
you really brought some mess into my life. And I've loved it. And you.
No.
Ifan holds you so close that you feel you are part of him. He kisses your eyelids, your temples, your nose. He kisses you tenderly, exploring you with his tongue.
And all our companions around us.
Before he pulls away, he squeezes tighter, lifting you from the ground so you feel weightless.
Damn, the end of Divinity can't come soon enough for me. I'm ready to live a human life.
Not an elven life. Oh.
Ifan cocks an eyebrow and smiles at you warmly.
So, what do you think Rivellon will be like after, well, all this is over?
After we tear Divinity off its pedestal, and we spread its powers to the people. Like the fresh green shoots that push through the earth after a forest fire. Maybe what those shoots grow into will be better than the weeds they're replacing. Can't be worse.
Good point, but let's see what the lizards are doing, what the dwarves are doing. I think there can be still quite some chaos in the future. But I mean, Lavender the Optimist, whatever happens, change can only lead to a greater good.
Aye. A change is as good as a rest. That's what Mother Melody used to tell me.
Which is awfully close to Melody, right?
As true for the big things in life as it is for the little.
So, are you really not going to do any more contracts?
Everybody in life makes choices. I'm tired of doing what others want me to do. I've made mistakes and compounded them.
Sorry.
But now there's a chance to make amends, and I intend to seize it.
We could dismiss him. Right now, down here. No.
Ifan claps you on the shoulder and beams at you, affection for you plain in his eyes.
Right, Sebille.
There's an air about this place. Something sinister just below the surface.
So, what do you think our next move should be?
Last I heard, godhood awaits. If only we can wrest it from Dallas. First, we find her. Then, we roll for the greatest fate of them all.
What do you think about Sailor's words about the fate of all elves?
I think she's a mad woman. She was there in Fort Joy, and she's here still in Arx. Yet what does she speak of after all she's been through? Nothing but death and domination.
Which is so weird, right? It doesn't seem fitting at all.
She has learned nothing, but I have. Live and let live, I say.
Which is kind of interesting that, I don't know, Sebille went on like a much darker path, and Sebille seems to be way nicer, way less murder trigger happy than in the beginning, which is good for Sebille.
Thus endeth the lesson.
I just hope she's going to stand by us in the end.
Yes?
So, where do you think we should head next?
Last I heard, Dallas has something that belongs to us. Let's get her.
You know, I'd like to talk about something that happened on Adramalik's home plane.
Which part?
What was it like? Snuffing out all those souls, taking all those lives.
I know I crossed a line. But it wasn't a line between good and bad. It was a line between knowing and not knowing.
Wasn't it more about like surviving or not, or getting a chance or not, but knowing?
I would have preferred not to know. How dark the night can get. How close you can stand at the edge of oblivion and feel nothing.
Right? It feels kind of out of character for Sebille. Maybe she just tricked us all along.
But I did what I had to do. And I'd do it again. As for the rest of the realm's demons, well, what is it they say? The first cut slices the deepest. Once this one scabs over, I'll be ready to hunt out the rest of them, wherever they're hiding.
Nice. I really like the prospect of Lohse becoming like a demon hunter. Would be actually fun to imagine like Ifan, Lavender, and Lohse traveling to slay some demons, right? I would read that fanfic. I'd be by your side all the way.
We make a good team, don't we, Chief? A really good team. May as well get to it then.
Off we go, after talking to our other companions.
So, here we are again.
Kind of disappointing that Beast doesn't have anything to say, but oh well.
Do you know, this Arx place doesn't look half bad.
That's a weird comment down here. Looking around lava, destruction, death, levers, traps. I don't know. I mean, I guess it has a certain charm.
You reach for your weapon, but as the small Voidwoken skitters forward, you get the sense that it's not here to fight.
Cold Crawler Voidwoken. Interesting, I kind of thought that just happens when you play Fane. But yeah, apparently not.
It looks at Fane, clicking and chittering in excitement, and introduces itself. Fane starts in shock. He knows it.
If you want to see the scene, you can of course also check out my other Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play on YouTube. Safe promo. And Lavender says nothing. This is Fane's business. Oh boy, I hope that doesn't backfire.
The Voidwoken was a colleague from Fane's days at the Academy, his assistant. It claims it knows how to save the Eternals. It promises Fane that if he can snatch the powers of the Seven, then he can restore his people. Not under the rule of the God King or the Void, they would finally be free.
Which is Fane's specific character ending, the only character who has a special ending for the game. Freeing the Eternals, but not the God King.
Fane turns away, pensive and quiet. Even as a skull, you can see the pain etched into his face.
I hope he doesn't consider that, cause bringing back the Eternals doesn't bode well for mortal people. Let's see what it updated. But here, Fane pledged to support in my fight for Divinity. But I think that just says that for Fane, right? Yep, we will see who's going to support us. Will he betray us? Hopefully not. I hope not. But at least his journal entry says he is going to support us.
Do you know, this Ark's place doesn't look half bad.
About this small void woken that spoke to you, it seemed like an important conversation.
Important does not do it justice. She tells me there is a way to save my people. The power of divinity could bring them back. Not as monsters, but restored to their former glory.
But I mean, just imagine, like, someone asked you to be like, yeah, I know all your people went away, you could bring them back, please don't do that.
I could have my old life again.
I want a good ending. That would be wonderful.
On the surface, yes. But what does that mean for, well, you?
But what is kind of nice is he cares. He didn't do that in the beginning, right? Like, both Sebille and him seem to have quite some character development. I mean, Ifan too with the Lone Wolf business. But, yeah.
The Eternals cannot be eternal without the source your god stole from them.
Our souls.
No, if they return, they will reclaim their source. The source that was used to create you. If the Eternals come home to this world, we will live in it as your masters. You will be our slaves at best, our food at worst.
Lavender stares at him in shock. So, what are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I need to think about this. It's just, they're my people. Although, well, so are you.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I can't talk about this right now.
Okay. Concern. I don't want him to betray us. Let's hope we're standing united. Game saved.